Hi everybody, tennis coach Robert here. Today I'm going to talk about the punch, okay, the actual punch, and how it can help you to hit the tennis ball better, understanding how to punch. So the punch, believe it or not, it's just a fancy kind of push. So I have my partner here, David. So David is going to come here and I'm going to go ahead and punch him, okay, and we're going to see what happens. So this is very important. So there are two ways you can punch. You can punch with your knuckle or the palm of your hand. So I'm going to go ahead and punch with the palm of my hand. So basically the punch is just a fancy push. So I'm trying to push him out of the way. So I get into a fight. I hope not. I get into this situation. I punch. One of the defensive mechanisms is to get him out of the way. And if I'm in trouble, of course I punch, he's out of the way, I can run and go somewhere else and use that as a defensive mechanism. So I want to go ahead and make sure that I get him out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and have him stand right here. So in terms of the position, so you could just come a little bit closer here, thank you. In terms of the position, it's just like the contact point. I want you to think of David here in this situation as my contact point, okay? So if I adjust my feet and I go ahead and punch him and then my distance is too far here, I'm not going to have success hitting him. So a lot of times you have tennis players who are hitting the ball out here and we have nothing because I don't have any follow through. It's too far away. So I have to make sure that I get into a good position so that I'm able to utilize the punch correctly. The other thing that I can't do is I can't be too close to David either. So I get in a situation where I'm like this and I'm too close, okay? It's similar to, you know, if you're pushing a car or you're pushing something, you don't want to get too close. You don't have any leverage. You want to go ahead and have some distance, something like this, so that you can push. So you have this distance here. And once I'm here, then I can create enough force. So this is my take back. So I'm here. I don't have to take it very far back. And I'm going to push him. And when I push him, I want you to notice the follow through. So I push, and then I go across my body. So we go ahead again. I'm going to go ahead and push, and then I go across my body. So this push here, my arm is going forward. Okay? And once I push him forward, the rotation, because I'm making a rotation movement, my chest will then go across the body and go this way. But I'm going to push him forward. Okay? What happens is, a lot of times when we hit the ball, we go ahead and we go up too quickly or too much to the side. So if I want to punch him and I'm rotating, and in a minute you'll see this, I punch him like this, and I'm not going to have much success because I'm not creating enough forward momentum. I want to go forward as much as possible and then create that rotation after I have contact. The other thing that happens is we go ahead and we try to go up too much this way, like an uppercut, and he's going up. I need him to get out of the way and forward. Okay, so if I'm hitting a ball and I'm going in this low to high business and I go this way, then I'm not going to generate the force to go forward. It may be useful for me to punch him this way, to hit his chin or something like that to get him out of the way, but if I'm doing a regular straightforward push, I need this. I need all the forward. So it's very, very important that I'm able to do that. So thank you, David. So I'm going to go ahead and, actually, David, if you'll come back for a second, please. So I'm going to now go ahead and make David the tennis ball. So I'm going to come right here. So I'm going to show you this. So I'm going to have a little bit of a higher contact just for clarity and simplicity. So I'm going to hit the ball up here. I wouldn't hit the ball here unless, you know, I'm an advanced tennis player and can hit it there. So here I'm going to come and then I'm going to push him forward before I come across. So we don't want to go ahead and do one of these things, hit and then go to the side, because I'm not creating enough force. I need to create force to go forward and then across. Okay? Thank you. The same thing happens throwing a medicine ball, okay, a basketball pass. So I have some balls here and I throw this ball and I come here and you're going to see some pronation. So I'm in the position here like this and I push the ball forward and then I have some follow through afterwards. And that follow through afterwards is very important, okay? So I come forward, I take this medicine ball, and I go forward and across. If I were to make some kind of throw from the side and use my legs a little bit more, so I would use my legs, I would bend, and I would create the force. I'm going forward before I go across. So I need to make sure I'm going forward, because in tennis I need accuracy, making the ball go straight, as well as force. So I create this forward momentum and across. Just a little tip, final thing here on the medicine ball throw. I usually like to have people throw the medicine ball like this, because if we throw it like this, a lot of times we just use the arm and we don't want that one to go forward. So I like to throw the ball in this position like this, because that forces me to come across more. So I need to come across more, and this one going forward. This hand goes across and this one goes forward. So now I'm going to go ahead and strike, use the ball machine to hit some balls. So here comes the ball here. And we want to go forward and then across. So here, so imagine this is a punch. I'm going to see if I can do this. So I get in a position here like this, and I punch the ball forward, and then it comes across. So I'm here, the ball comes, and I'm forward and push across. Now the racket is in my hand. I'm going to do something similar, forward and then across. But my initial force is going forward. So here, I go forward and then across. So I need to make sure that I have that follow through. So that follow through is very important. So I go forward, I didn't move my feet there, forward and then across. Initially going forward to create that punching motion, forward and then across. So I don't want to hit the ball and go up too quickly. Okay, that's going up too quickly, the force is going that way, or go to the side too much, the ball is going that way. I need the force to come forward. Of course, we add a little bit of the legs in it when we're punching to create more force. So we bend the knees and come up a little bit. So here, adjust and come up, okay? So here, adjust and come forward. I hope this video on the punch was useful, and you can see how the two relate, and making sure that we have that force coming through is very important, just like the racket coming through is very important. We need to make sure that we have that understanding. If you do enjoy this video, please subscribe. I appreciate it. It's very helpful for us. And please hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos come. And thank you so much. I appreciate you guys tuning in and staying on this video. So thank you very much, and have a good day.
For more information on Carlbo Tennis, visit www.carlbotennis.com. If you wish to email Coach Robert, please do so at robert@carlbotennis.com, or visit his Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Carlbo Tennis. Tennis for the people.